All right, guys, I am out here in the garden this morning. I'm out here to do some watering and to take a look at some things. Whew. I'm stopping and looking at the clearing of the ditch. I see they came and cleared behind the ditch. I could see straight through because I do have a piece of gate that's down. This is from a hurricane. If you can see that opening right there, yeah, that was kind of covered with bushes, but I told husband we need to clear that out because we that is our property. That is our property behind our fence as well. Oh, and there's some men walking back there right now. Okay, I don't know what they doing, but they don't look like county workers. I don't see a vest. Some people will walk that ditch, honey. I would not step in that ditch, even though it looks solid. You just don't know that. Uh, They just don't know that. That's why the dogs are barking right now because they walking through the. But maybe they doing their job. Maybe they surveying. I don't know. They're not bothering me. And they just looked like they was walking straight through. Some people take a shortcut through. That was one reason when my parents moved here, they hurried up and put a fence up because they saw people would take a shortcut through their backyard and our neighbor's backyard, mainly hers because she didn't have a fence up. And they would take a shortcut through her backyard and to get to the other street or to get to the park and play ball. And she was like, no, this is private property. We're not just cutting through here. She did not like it. So that's when she put up the privacy fence. She put it up because she did not like people you sitting in your backyard. You sitting out here in your backyard and people you don't know cutting through on your property. So we did not like that. And my parents they was older, but not what we would consider elderly at the time. My dad had already no, I don't even think he had he retired from his main job, but he still was doing landscaping and stuff. Because like I said, my dad was just like a person to be outside, grow flowers and plant trees and stuff. So he did that not only for himself, but for other people paid him quite well to do that for him too as well. So I'm checking on my little quail birds. This is my through guy. It's my first morning walk through, so I'm just walking around looking at everything. Just walking around looking at everything this morning. I come out here to do some work. I think I got off track. I think I got off track when I saw those guys walk that ditch. That's the first time I ever seen that, but it's also opening a clearing for other people to come onto our property, but a clearing for us to exit the remainder of our property that's behind the fence because we have a good piece of land that's behind that fence. At least I don't know, maybe another 20 feet, you know, of land before it drops to the ditch, but we really could have a little more yard back there, but we got the trees and stuff back there. Why they put the fence right there, I don't know. But I guess they didn't want it so close to the edge of the ditch because as they come and clear the ditch, they do scrape the side of the ditch, and you don't want your fence getting weak and then falling over because it's losing the land every time they come and clear that ditch out. But anyway, guys, I'm out here this morning to water, and I have some things on the table that I need to plant. I'm gonna be pulling my cabbages today out of the lemon tower. If you can see that lemon tower, I'm gonna pull things out of that. All those cabbages, they're gonna come out. I do have some things on the. I'm sorry, I'm rolling the camera the wrong way. I do have some things that I want to plant on the table that I got yesterday from Lowe's. I bought soil, for the quail coop because I do put soil down there. Honey, if you want something packed down, I know they say hogs and stuff could pack dirt down or whatever, root it up or whatever. These birds, they know how to pack down some soil. I know the whole bottom of that quail coop, I put four bags of this topsoil in there. I like it because it has wood chips and different things like that in it. And they could do a little foraging because I throw worms in there. I throw some of those little dry larvae worms in there. I throw those around in there. And And just a little bird trying to have her way, marching over to my strawberries. I don't make the dog start barking, but I'm trying to scare this bird out the way. We finna walk down here, honey. So these little teeny tiny, my grandbaby, she call them chickadees, but honey, they so tiny they could fit into anywhere, and they don't move when you make a bunch of noise. They don't, because obviously she's still walking around. She's still walking around. So honey, if you're not one of mine, yeah, I don't want you over here trying to chew up my strawberries and my blueberries because they are so tiny they could get into anywhere. Yeah, now she done flew off, but she'll be back. She'll be back. I definitely had to try to chase them off when they wanted to make bird nests inside of my um tops of my towers, the old tops that they had. And see, I have plenty of tomatoes hanging and stuff. I'm gonna start covering my stuff today. I have some errands I need. Well, I got a doctor's appointment, a checkup for when I had that little sinus infection and stuff. My checkup appointment is today. But I have some other errands I want to run, but I have so many things I want to do, and I'm only off for 2 days. Sometimes it just seems like the time is not enough because you also have to do stuff inside the house. Now I'm gonna tell you, inside the house, it suffers from me. My husband, if my husband wasn't here, honey, child, I don't know what I'd be doing because he do a lot of the stuff on the inside, but like my personal stuff, I do that. I still do the laundry and different things like that. I still do things that I have to do. But sometimes if I separate the laundry how I like it, he'll make sure that they get washed and dried. But he know I'm particular about how I separate my clothes. So how I separate the laundry, all of our laundry. So he's like, if you separate it, I'll throw it in the washer. So, yeah, like I told y'all before, if y'all don't know, we spoil over here in Glorious Garden. Yeah, I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled sweetly, not rotten. I'm spoiled sweetly. So I don't cook. I don't do none of that. My husband cook. I will cook some meals. I will cook some things. I will cook, but for the most part, I don't cook. When he tired of cooking, I'll be like, okay, what we gonna go grab to eat? Where we going to sit to eat? It's a bird up to the hummingbird. Oh my goodness, I'm finna turn y'all. We finna get this today. We finna get her. The hummingbird is here. God, no. The hummingbird was here, y'all. This is the time of day they come early in the morning or late in the evening. He flew off, but I know they come to that feeder. I think I'm gonna refresh that. Oh, there you go, guys. There you go. There you go. Do y'all see him? Do y'all see him? There you go, guys. Look at that. Yes, he's getting over there. The hummingbird is here, guys. Oh, he flew off. Did y'all see that? Oh, we got the hummingbird. Oh, we got the hummingbird. Yes, we got. This is the time that they come early in the morning or late in the evening time. So that water must still taste good to him. It must still be sweet because it hadn't been super hot, but we have had some hot days because that water will turn and you have to freshen it up and change it. And I had a hummingbird feeder. Each of the kids hung a hummingbird feeder in the front, and you have to keep that water done. I just had it up front for the looks because I know they was going to the shrimp plant, but they come they come to that they come to that hummingbird feeder. Did y'all see it? We got them. We got them. We got them. Yeah, we got them. That was beautiful too. We got them. Yeah, but I know that water will turn in that hummingbird feeder. Child, we all off track. This is not supposed to be that kind of video. But I know that they will come to that syrup stuff. And I got that syrup stuff from the Dollar Tree. That's where it came from. So if you know, you know. Sometimes the Dollar Tree stuff is on point. A lot of their things are on point and it's very good. So, and I have another pack, so I don't know how long it's good for, but I know I asked one of the other ladies. I saw they had a lot of hummingbird feeders, and she said her husband feed the hummingbirds even during the winter time. So they have hummingbirds year round because they have a few hummingbird feeders in the yard, and he keep it fresh enough for them year round. She said, so we always have hummingbirds over here. So, but that was good. We got that. Oh, that was good to see them come. That's happiness right there. That's happiness right there. It made me happy to see him come to that. So I figured that and he stayed for a minute because he was there before I looked. He was there before I even started looking. But this is the time they come when it's cool, breezy. I notice when it's a coolness in the air. Right now it's morning time. It's cool and it's not a lot of sun, it's not a lot of noise. There go the guys again. They walking through. It's like 5 of them. So I'm pretty sure that they working. I'm pretty sure that they working. They walking back and forth. They probably have their equipment at the end of the ditch on the road. I'm gonna show y'all the ditch so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I ain't scared to go back there. I don't know them, but I'm pretty sure they came back with like it was toting something. So, honey, I don't know what they doing. Yeah, they cut down back here. I'm gonna walk out. I can actually see the ditch that I'm talking about. So, let the camera in some. Let the camera in some so y'all can see what I'm talking about. My husband might have cut this down, but I got my boots on. So, no, I don't think my husband cut this down. But this is the ditch. This is the drop-off ditch that I'm talking about. Oh, I didn't even know that the ditch curves. Okay, if you look at it, the ditch curves right there. Y'all, I'm back here being nosy, but they done cut all this down. And it's dry. They done cleared it all out, and I'm glad. But you can see how much more property we have back here. All of this is ours, but we're not on the edge of the ditch. Like on the main road, I see a lot of people that are on the edge of the ditch with their fencing, with their trees and stuff. We're not like that. So I think my parents made a wise decision not to be on the edge of the ditch. Even though it seemed like we lost land. But this is it. They cleared it. I hear him cranking up something over there, so I'm pretty sure they out here working. To me, they need to clean out the ditch though. But this is the overflow ditch. They did a good job because my husband's gonna have to get back here and clear all this stuff out. I'm glad he didn't. They did it because we try to keep behind our fence cleared out because we have to walk back here. Ooh, sorry guys, I lost y'all for a minute though. Sorry, I lost y'all for a minute. I see my grade down here. I need to get this picked up. I don't want nobody to think it's trash or think they could have it because they can't. Hold on, guys. It seems like it's stuck. Probably stuck with some weeds, but I'm finna snatch this out. Yeah, I got it. Just talking about my grade. I don't want it in that opening. Sorry, I'm off camera. I think we had that grade there when the quails got out. We didn't want them coming to this opening. During the hurricane, when we had a hurricane, y'all, this is just a talk through and walk on around video and run my mouth because that's basically what I'm doing, honey. When the hurricane came, we had a huge tree that fell. My husband finished cutting it up and it fell on the fence. So that's how that fence got knocked down. And we just have not fixed it. That's just all it is to it. And it didn't happen with us. Y'all, this pumpkin is giving me plenty of flowers. Look at this. Plenty of flowers. No females. Same way with that big zucchini plant. Give me plenty of flowers. All males. I come out here and I check. Come out here and check. All males. Cucumbers. Same way. Plenty of flowers on there. All males. Cucumber looks so cute though. With the little flowers. But all males. Squirrels hopping from tree to tree. Honey, they'll be out here for sure. When that fig start figging, The fig tree is growing. Honey, the leaf miner, they is doing their thing this year. Too much of their thing. I'm over here to try to prop up my cucumber plant. They want to reach for the tower. I don't want it to. I want it reaching for the trellis. I fed the other one and it's doing fine. I got the other one on the trellis and it's doing good. But they will wrap their little tentacles. I call them tentacles. I know that's not what it's called, honey. They will wrap their little tentacles in it well. They don't too much be worried about what they catching on to as long as they catching on. Oh, I ripped that one off by accident. Yep, not a female flower in the bunch, huh? Not nothing. Child. Yeah, the trash man. I said the leaf miner is really doing their job because they just all over the watermelon plant. Just all over the watermelon plant. By the time I pull these leaves off, I do have 2 watermelon plants down here. Lord, have mercy. By the time I pull some of these leaves out, child, it may not be much or nothing for them to even be having photosynthesis, child. I mean, it's some of them is just totally like this little leaf right here. The leaf miner done got into that thing. You know that it ain't no good. You're supposed to take them off and throw them in the trash. Sometimes when it's so bad, you know, of course I just move one leaf. The leaf that's looked the worst, that's what I be moving. I'm gonna have to put something over here for them to climb up on. Now they can run and vine on this fence. Cause I done clean out all the leaves. I won't be pulling this fence no more. Probably till sometime fall after summer or something like that to clean back up in here again. Y'all look at the banana peppers. Baby, they are peppering. I'm trying to wait for them to get a little more yellow, but they are humongous. That is huge. That is huge. Look at this one. That thing is way longer than my hand. Okay, I don't want to break it off because I know me. I touch stuff, then it done broke off. But look at that. That is longer than my hand. Look at that. Lord, that is nice. I might have to cover it for it to get right, and then there's so many other little ones all up to the top. Here's hubby. There's the husband. Y'all, I'm back. I was just cutting the video and husband came out so I could talk to him. We walked back there and looked at the ditch. I just came back to show y'all the marigolds, honey. They came and they finished eating it down to the stem. This is the part where I had it mulched in, so you know that was the part that was on the ground. They came back till they ate it down to the stem. I'm not worried about it. I already put in just another little plant, something that they probably won't eat or don't like. I'll show y'all. I threw the other one somewhere down here, child. Here it is right here. This the other one. Ate it down to the root, child. So I just pulled them up, and they working on the 2 that I have on the table. I hadn't taken them around the front yet, so they still out here. I'm not worried about it. I just threw them over there with the rest of the burn pile. And we have quite a burn pile because we can't burn trash, so it's really growing up when we rake our leaves and stuff. Because I know I dumped at least just from this one side of the garden over here or the front. I know I dumped at least 6 of those 17-gallon buckets over there, and not counting what I did in shampoo ginger patch over there. So, or this far end of the garden down here, corn alley and cucumber corner and stuff. All the leaves that I dumped over there. So it's stacking up pretty good back here, but you know, the forecast is showing a little rain today, but not sure if we're gonna get it. Well, guys, I just came back really to end this video. It was just a lovely walkthrough video. We got to see the hummingbird, and I will show you the other plant that I planted down here. It was just something with leaves, no flowers are gonna be on it. This one right here, I replaced that, and I do have another something on the table. I do have another something on the table that I'm going to be putting down there too that does have flowers on it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold this little thing up, but I'm finna end this video right here. I'm just coming back to recap the things that we saw out here, which was the hummingbird. We got to go behind the fence line of Glory's garden, see that ditch. They're still out there working. Those are county workers. They're still out there working and clearing out the ditch. They cut down a lot of those trees behind our fence, and we happy. They could cut down the rest of them if they wanted to, because it keep us from having to do it, you know. And you don't want the tree leaning too far on your fence, or vines growing on your fence, because the good vines, they get strong and they get thick and they will pull your wood down, especially when you just have a wood fence. And this fence is old. This fence is older. The wood is not cheap, honey. Nothing is cheap right now. Nothing is cheap right here over here in America. Okay, America. It's nothing cheap over here. Nothing at all. So wood is not cheap. So that's why we, with the wood from our quail coop and stuff, that's why we saved every piece. All the screws that my husband was able to get out that was straight, I bagged those up, put them in one of those bags, and put them with the rest of our tools. We're not wasting anything. Those screws may sit there for a year, but I guarantee you eventually we'll need them for something, and we'll have them, because those are those long screws that you need to penetrate through thick wood. So we'll have them, because I put them up. Every nail that we was able to pull out and save, just like we reusing the hard cloth, with that wood will be the same way. We'll keep it close to the edge of the shed so it don't get all wet up and, you know, rotten out or whatever, but we'll have it. But that's it, guys. Y'all know I love to ramble, honey. Anyway, guys, that is it. That is what happened over here in Glory's garden this morning, and that was just the morning walk through. Y'all, that corn is growing so good. I need to end this video though before it get too long. That corn is growing so good. That side of the garden, it's beautiful to me. It's beautiful. And seeing that hummingbird just top the morning walk through, oh, just topped it off. All right, I will see you guys in this garden later. We will be out here later. See you in this garden later.